Hello everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another daily vlog. So today I am not getting ready really for the day. I'm just going to be at home. But of course I got to bring y'all along. My daughter's birthday is in 2 days. She's turning 11. Her party is this weekend and we're doing it's not during a meal time. So we're doing little treats and stuff, little snacks, little bites. And, I thought I would make something for her that's a little bit special. And I don't think I ever told you guys about this, but back last fall, sometime around then, I got in my head that I wanted to learn how to make macarons, the French little sandwich cookie macarons. Y'all, do y'all know how difficult it is to make those things? It is extremely difficult. And I've done recipe after recipe. I've tried different techniques. And I wouldn't say I've mastered it, but I've gotten a lot better. But I haven't made them in several months. The whole process was I was going to get really good at it and I was going to maybe make them for Christmas gifts. But then I saw how labor intensive they are. And I was like, no, it's not happening. So anyway, it's a really fun thing to be able to make. So I'm going to try to make some little macarons for her party, some little delicate pink ones. So I've got everything. It is such a pain to make them, y'all. It is such a pain. So I've got my little silicone mats here. I've got to get my almond flour sifted, and it's just all these little steps. I've got my egg whites getting room temperature. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I woke up with a headache. Y'all know that I suffer from migraines. I will say I have at least 1 to 2 a month usually. And it's just been something I've lived with, honestly, and it's just a pain. And sometimes you wake up and you're able to function with your day with a migraine, and some days you're just not. I have prescription medicine that I can take. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It don't. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes ibuprofen or Tylenol will work, but I have a new thing that has been working. I've mentioned it on the vlog before. I tested it out again today and it worked again today. I have no idea why this works, but for me, it works. A Frappuccino from Starbucks. If I get one of these when I have a migraine, now I haven't tried it when my migraine's gotten super bad. It's usually I'll try it at the very beginning of a migraine. It knocks it out. So this is what I order. I've been not trying to drink a lot of this kind of stuff. So I did lighten it up a little bit, but if it will get rid of my migraine, I would do anything. I would pay any amount of money, $6 to get rid of her migraine for the day, done. So this is just a caramel Frappuccino. I only get 1 pump of the caramel, and then the rest of the pumps I get as sugar-free vanilla. And then I switch out the milk to at least 2%. Today I did 2%. I like that the best. Or you could do non-fat, or you could do oat milk or whatever. I do still get the whipped cream, and I do still get a light caramel drizzle. I don't like it when it's super a lot. They did it perfect today, and it is so amazing that I've looked up on Reddit and on the internet why this would relieve my migraines, and some people do swear by cold coffees. Now I have tried ice lattes, I've tried caffeine in all forms, I've tried Diet Coke, I've tried espresso drinks. I think it's a combination of 3 things: the cold, the caffeine, and the sugar. So I do think the sugar there's something to it. So that's why I don't want to remove all the sugar, but I'm just so thankful. I am so thankful, and it's yummy. At least it's not straight up something nasty that solves it, So I guess I need to start saving more money towards my Starbucks purchases. And maybe should only save my Starbucks money only for migraines. That's my migraine fund. Anyway, I'm just so glad that it works. I don't really care why or how. Who was texting me? Oh. It's just the staff chat. So anyway, I've got some laundry going. I also thought I have these 3 ripe bananas that nobody will eat when they get this ripe. So Lucy really loves my banana chocolate chip muffins, so I may make those, but the macarons are going to be top priority. And I'm just hoping they turn out, because there's nothing worse than going through all of these steps and then they don't turn out right. So everybody cross your fingers and your toes. This is not wasted effort. I have not told Lucy about this, and by the time this video is coming out, she'll probably know about it. But I just didn't tell her, just in case, you know, they didn't work out right or whatever. She loves them. She's the only one besides David that's tried them, and she loves them. I haven't perfected them. But I will say, as opposed to the first time I did it, they're getting a lot better. It's just been a while since I made them. So let's see how they turn out. I'm going to get going. I'm going to put a podcast on, and we'll just see how it goes. We also have Grammy and Grandpa coming this weekend. So I would like to start getting housework done so I don't have everything to do towards the end of the week. So day at home, baking, listening to a podcast, drinking a caramel frappuccino, what could be better? So y'all come hang out with me. We're going to do this together. And if you're asking for a video about macarons, this is not the place. You need to find a professional. I really like, I can't remember the ones I've watched. I've watched a lot of them. Right now, Preppy Kitchen, his macarons, that's the one I'm using for today. So we'll see how they turn out. Also, Pies and Tacos has really great, easy to follow macaron steps, but you need a professional, not me walking you through that. And just know that it's going to take a little while to master macarons, and they're a lot of work, but I'm not afraid of that. So let's do it. Y'all come hang out with me today. All right, you guys, it's 3 o'clock, so I've got just a little bit of time before the kids get home. I've got my macaron shells in here. I did lose 10 to 15 of them because they stuck to the Silpat, and I usually know that when that happens, I do not quite cook them long enough. So next time I'm going to add a couple minutes, a couple minutes maybe to the cooking time. They're just so finicky, y'all. They're so finicky. So I'm not sure how many these will make. Probably 10 to 15 maybe, once you put both of them, both sides together. So I feel like I need some more. So I may have to do another batch. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, and they do better if you take the egg whites and go ahead and get them out of the shell, put them in a glass, and then I take plastic wrap, cover the glass, poke a few holes in it, and you let them age in the fridge for at least a day or so. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then hopefully tomorrow I can do another batch. And I'm going to tweak the things that, did one just crack? Yeah, one just cracked. I think the lid. Okay. These things are so finicky, but I really want to have them for Lucy's party. David came home and brought me the groceries before he had to go to the doctor's appointment, and he has practice tonight, so he's not going to be home until later on tonight, probably 8 o'clock or so. So he brought me cream cheese and butter so I can make that buttercream later. And he brought me these. I asked for the freeze-dried strawberries. He brought me the individual bags, which I guess is okay. I'll just have to use several of them to make the icing. And then Lucy loves these because she can take them to school or whatever, the ones we have left. So I'm just letting the butter come to room temperature, the cream cheese come to room temperature. I still haven't made the banana chocolate chip muffins, but I may just have to do that later. The kids are going to be home soon. I look great. I look so great. I've just been doing laundry. I sat down and cuddled Layla while I edited my video. So it's almost time to burn up outside waiting on the bus. It is so hot, but after today it's supposed to cool down. So I'm waiting for that. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm planning on prepping David some dinner so that when he gets home, he can eat. This is the meal that he loves from HelloFresh. and I got it for him again. This is the Thai coconut curry chicken with cilantro lime rice. So I thought I would make that for him, and then he can have one of them tonight, and then either eat tomorrow's tomorrow night, or take it for lunch or something. So he had his doctor's appointment today about all of the results of all the testing he had done about that weird, we thought it was gallbladder attack, but everything turned out fine, and he hasn't had any more symptoms in the last month or so. So we don't know what that was. The doctor thinks maybe it was just some sort of GI infection or something that cleared up. So I'm very thankful we don't know what it is. I'm not thankful for that. I'm not thankful we don't know. And it's like, what if it happens again? But I am very thankful that he seems okay. So, okay. I will see you guys back in a little bit. You guys, after making dinner for everybody, I decided to go ahead and do another batch of macarons instead of waiting for tomorrow. I think these are going to turn out better. I'm letting them rest before they bake, but they're definitely smoother on top, and I like the color better. So let's all, fingers crossed. I'm going to make sure to bake them a little bit longer so they don't stick, and hopefully these will turn out perfect. It's also raining right now, so that can affect them, but I just want to get it over with. I just washed every single dish. I am so worn out. But anyway, hopefully these will turn out. You guys, look at these. This stuff makes me so irritated. So they were looking beautiful in the oven, and then at the very last few minutes of cooking or so, they all got like really wrinkled on top. They'll probably still taste good, but they were looking so beautiful. I just put the other ones in the oven, and I'm hoping maybe they won't do that. I'm telling y'all, macarons are so finicky. It could be the humidity in the air. It could be a whole slew of things, but I am so mad because they were looking so good, and there's so much work. I've been working on them, but it's all right. We'll see how the other ones turn out. All right, you guys, it's the next morning, and I did not forget to end the vlog. Layla's here with me, but I was exhausted last night, so I'm just going to kind of recap it. I'm still so mad that those macarons did not turn out right. After I tasted them, it seemed like the ratio of the almond flour and the powdered sugar was off. I have no idea how that could possibly happen because I weighed them out, on my scale. But I don't know, but it didn't taste right, and they all went in the trash. So that was a big waste of time. I mean, y'all, those take forever to make, like the way you have to mix them and stuff. So when they don't turn out, it is so frustrating, and it's beyond frustrating. I am not going to let the macarons whip me though. Like, I am determined to get the recipe correct, like do the exact, make them perfect, but there's so many variables with it. I don't know why my camera does not like this. It does not like this position. It wants to unfocus on my face. But I ended up making the filling, the strawberry cream cheese filling, and I filled all the other macarons that I had made, the ones that turned out good-ish. They still were a little not perfect, but, and we have like maybe 15 or 20 of them, so I think that'll be enough just to put on a little tray for Lucy's birthday party. But me and Lucy made, okay, the unfocusing on my face is going to drive me nuts. Me and Lucy made all of her goodie bags for her party. I did make David's dinner. I made the kids' dinner. I just had like a string cheese and a couple like little small things. I was not super hungry. And then I cleaned the house. I cleaned the bathrooms. Like, I did not sit down at all last night. My back was hurting so bad, but it felt so good to get so much stuff done. And then David worked late, so he didn't get home until right before the kids went to bed. So I got them a bath before he got home. And then once he got home, we put them to bed. And I think I was asleep by like 9 o'clock. I was so tired. So it was a good day. It just, the macarons. You are an expert at macarons. So let me know what your favorite recipe is. I've tried multiple ones. And I don't know. I usually like the French method, if you know anything about macarons. I like the French method, but I have tried the Italian, I think it is, and a lot of people say it's easier, and I didn't, those are the ones that cracked on me so bad. So I don't know, but I am determined to get them correct. That and making bread. If I could make macarons and bread, I would be so happy. That's like 2 of my kitchen goals. Do you have kitchen goals or is it just me? Baking is one of those things, like I feel like I'm a decent cook. I hardly ever have stuff that doesn't turn out. Like cooking is so much more forgiving, but baking, like there's so many different variables, and I feel like I can make them exactly the same way, and they turn out different every time, especially the macarons. But anyway, it was a good day. I was so glad that I didn't have a migraine. That caramel frappuccino knocked it right out, and I didn't have it come back the rest of the day, and I feel fine this morning. So I have a lot to get done today, so I will be vlogging for sure. If you're still watching, leave me like a kitchen whisk, some sort of kitchen tool. I think there's a whisk, because I definitely used a lot of kitchen tools. I washed so many dishes yesterday, so many dishes, but it's gonna be worth it. I have to buy the food and get all of that ready today for Lucy's birthday party. But other than that, like David's got the games done, we got the goodie bags done. I need to decorate probably tomorrow for her party. Like there's still a lot to get done, but it is coming together. This is why we don't necessarily do a party every single year for our kids, because they are so much work. I know you could do a simple one like pizza and, just throw it together, but I do like to make it a little bit, special. And anyway, I think she's going to enjoy it. She's turning 11. Her last birthday, like big birthday party, was when she turned 8. So it's been several years now. And so we're excited to throw her this party and celebrate her tomorrow for her birthday. So stay tuned. I love you guys so much. If you liked today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. Me and Layla will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all